Well, that was fun. Streamlabs crashed. Um, yeah. Um, let's see. I'm not sure if my mic is any better or if it's the same or worse. I don't know. It might just be the mic itself, unfortunately, and then I will just need to have to leave it for now until I can get my new mic or the new cord. All right, Della, let's get you to do this. I don't know if there's a way for me to get the dashboard on like anything else because I don't know if my chat is working. I have no idea. Not a clue. Oh my god, everybody's doing things I don't want them to do. Hi, it is working, I guess. Stop that. Don't do that. I asked you to go and invent like 3 times now. Odd. Streamlabs literally just like full on crashed. Like just was like, nope, no more. So I switched to OBS, but I don't know if that fixed my sound issue at all. It might just be the mic. Oh my gosh. Stop it. My Sims don't listen to me. I know that one. It's by some blonde singer that a lot of people like. Did I say simmer? Because I meant singer, but I feel like I said simmer. Boy, go to school. Is my sound any better or is it still like really croaky? I literally think it might just be the mic because it's a cheap mic and I don't know if there's anything I can do to fix it, unfortunately. Okay, cool. You may need to refresh, Bex. You seem a little bit behind again, but it could also just be my stream. My baby in her garden. Aside from her family, this is her happy place. Oh, Bex, you know what else is interesting? Ever since I found that mod that was crashing my game, which now I can't even remember what it was that was crashing my game and the mod that I had to take out. But, or if it was just updating battery, I think. But either way, ever since I did that, I don't get that reshade crash anymore. So I wonder if it was just like the battery mod conflicting with it. Do you not? He's in a mood. I didn't realize that mods can conflict with oh, she wants to talk to Lawrence, babe. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, you could chat with him. Yeah. I don't know if that will count. But yeah, I didn't know that mods could conflict with reshade. Like I didn't realize that that was a thing. My game is acting so laggy right now, which is very unusual. I may need to honestly just end stream and restart my computer because it's been on and playing off and on for the last few hours. But girl, I don't understand how you're leaking when you don't have your period. I don't know what's going on. It's I don't okay, so it is a utility, but I think the idea of it is it's just like a script, like almost like script mods from Sims 4. It's like a mini program. It's not an actual program, but it's like a script or coding that some other mods rely on to work. That's my basic understanding of it anyways. Like I'm not into coding. My brother could explain it better, way better than I could, but from what I understood, it's not that it's like a program. Like you couldn't open it up into a window and do anything with it. It's just like a coding pathway kind of thing, or like whatever that other mods rely on. Play your Dylans. This is your conscience talking to you. I always get that word confused. Play the Dylans. My game is being so laggy. And I mean, I guess it could be because I have CC in my game that is clearly broken, but I'm going to ignore that. she's gonna have so much gardening to do because for the last while it's been winter. Like it's the second day of spring. Yeah. So for the last while her plants have been dormant and she hasn't had to deal with her outdoor plants. She's just been dealing with the greenhouse, which now that I think of it, I have some plants in her house which no longer makes sense. Although like she does have plants in her house, but they're not like I'm just gonna stop explaining that because anyways, my point is these would probably just be in the greenhouse now and not in the house. But anyway, yeah. So she's got a lot of gardening to do that she's probably not super used to anymore because she's been just dealing with the sheltered plants for a while. So everybody is out except for Baby, and so Baby is playing, and then Summer, George, and Della are here. Della is working on her inventing skill because we need her to get to, I think, level 9 before she can invent the time machine, which is my goal with her before she moves out of the house. So we're working on that. See, I love her outfit. I can't change it. I can't. This whole outfit is just way too cute. So she's not getting a makeover because I'm obsessed with her outfit. Anyways, so yeah, that's what she's doing. Now, George, on the other hand, he hasn't been doing a whole lot. He helps with the kids, but he's a slob, and I kind of make him do some chores anyways because in my mind I just don't think Summer would be okay with him living with them and not helping out. But also because he's literally doing shit all except for working on his guitar skill because he doesn't really have a hobby outside of the guitar. He wants to become a musician, but we haven't been able to get an interview yet. So I've had him kind of just puttering around doing things here and there while we try and get him a job, and we're waiting for Della to invent what I need her to invent. Alright, and then you need to pick up all these sun things. Oh, thank you. So do I. I work really hard on it. And then the pets usually just run around and play with each other. What? What did I just say? Like, I literally think I just had like a language stroke. Like, I have no idea what I just said or what I was trying to say, but I know that it didn't make sense. That is all that I know. Cool. I love. Oh, speaking of, okay, he finally gets an interview. So that's cool. The only thing is, I don't know that if I move him when they move, try. I love that. Each other. Oh, okay. Glad you understood. What I was gonna say is I don't know if George's job will transfer over when we move him, or if he's gonna have to wait for another interview in another town when we move, which would be a big bummer because I would like him to just start on his career because he doesn't have a degree and he hasn't had any interest in getting a degree. So it's gonna be slow going for him. Well, what do you have in your inner? I might need to end stream. I'm clearly unable to talk right now. We'll see. No, he would not. That opportunity to like illegally take money out of the funds, I know why it's there, but it's just so funny because the only kinds of Sims that I ever have in politics are like Nate, who are like hell bent on changing things for the good. And Nate's moral compass is just so strong that I don't even think he would even consider it. Like, I don't even think he would have thought that it was an option. Sorry, I'm moving my mic so if it's a little bit scratchy. Oh, Bex, I was asking if that got better at all or if it's still the same. Okay. I think we threw out, oh, I can't remember which perfect one. I think a raspberry, but I don't know what else was here that we no longer have. Oh, no, it wasn't a raspberry. Pumpkin, flame, fruit. Okay, it must have just been Streamlabs was acting up. Blueberry, strawberry, pumpkin, flame fruit, raspberry. One of them, I think one of these is watermelon. Yes, but it's not perfect. Plant a watermelon. And I don't know what else was in here. Uh-oh. Licorice? No, because that's great quality. Blueberry, strawberry. Huh. Very interesting. Buzzberry? I don't think so, but we'll plant one. She had like, I'm working on making sure that all of the plants that are growing in the greenhouse are of perfect quality. Because she did have the lifetime want of growing a perfect garden, and she somehow accomplished that, even though I don't think she actually did, but you know, it's fine. This girl is literally so accomplished. She has uh she has completed one, three lifetime wants, I think, in her lifetime already. Okay. Oh, maybe it was a cocoa plant. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Plant a cocoa. Onion? I don't think this will grow excellent. So let's plant one out there and see what it grows into. These are the trees, and our trees are kind of okay right now, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. We already have strawberry. We already have... Was the flame fruit still in here? Yeah, flame fruit, pumpkin, raspberry, and pear. Okay. Yeah, so like she's accomplished 3 lifetime wishes and has acquired a total of almost 800,000 lifetime happiness points. Like, if this girl doesn't get the best tombstone there is, I don't know which kind of sim would. I really don't, because she's done a lot in her lifetime already. Because she had the lifetime wish to is a custom one for like the animals. I think it's like animal caretaker or something. She accomplished that. She earned enough money. I think it was basically like earn so much money from animals. She did that. And then I gave her the surrounded by family one, and she did that when Oren aged up into a teen. And then I gave her the perfect garden one, and she did that just before Sable was born. So now she has the swimming in cash one, I think, or living in luxury, one or the other. And we have a lot of money, but The only good thing, okay, that's a mean thing to say, but the only beneficial thing to the family as a whole that George has done is he brought in 800K. I don't know how, because he's literally a townie with no family. But he brought in $800,000. So even though we have over 1 million household funds, only about 200K is the legacies. The rest is George and Della's for when they move out, which is handy because I want them to buy a house in the future as well. And then obviously they'll have a lot of money to buy a house in Roaring Heights. So, yeah. Apparently, I guess like the canon story, the background story that I'm kind of creating for him is he was a spoiled rich boy. He had no need to like put in effort in anything, so he's kind of struggling with like coming into a family where everybody has like responsibility and like takes responsibility for things. What is that, my girl? Her beekeeping outfit is hilarious. So, yeah, and then he obviously is a little bit rebellious towards like the whole rich boy thing because all he wants to do is become a rock god, really. So he's working on that. Okay, so he's got an interview tomorrow at 10. And then I gave him this lifetime wish because the way that I'm kind of thinking of it is that he isn't actually aiming towards this right now. But I think when he goes to the future with Della, he's all of a sudden just going to take a huge interest in like the advanced technology. And so his want is to like explore that and collect technology from the future to bring back to the present or Roaring Heights. So that's his lifetime want. And then Della's is to be more than a machine. So she's going to get a level 10 in bot building and then give a plumbot sentience, which is totally up her alley. But currently I have her working on inventing because, like I said, I want her to invent the time machine so that it makes sense that they live in Roaring Heights, because then it's going to be canon that they use the time machine to go back in time to Roaring Heights. And that's where they're going to live full time. And then sometimes they'll go to the future and live there off and on. Like they'll kind of live between both. Which is really fun because I love Roaring Heights but never play in it because I feel like it's annoying when like my Sims don't match them. So it'll be fun to play it. And that's when I'll give her a big makeover, is because I'll kind of give her and George a makeover to fit in a little bit more. And even though I've had Into the Future since release, I haven't really played with it as much as I probably should have. Oh, her textures are glitching out again. So, I'm excited for that. And then I'm conflicted because Ivy's whole aesthetic is very like vintage. So a part of me wants to send her to live in Roaring Heights with Della. And they are, I mean, they're not that close, but I guess she's closer to her than her other siblings, for sure. So, actually, she's closest with Orin, which I think is really cute. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't know whether to send her to Roaring Heights and have her live there and try and play with that multiple household mod for their rotation. Or if I want to just move her somewhere else. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you just want to do everything with her, huh? Well, babe, I am canceling out the have a baby want because it's just not happening. Your wife is going to be going into menopause soon and you're in your 50s, dude. Sable is your last little bean. You have a grandchild that is older than your daughter. Like, hi. Della! Oh my god! This happens way more often than I like to admit. Della. Please. Way more often. This is why it takes so damn long, is because she gets close to inventing something and blows herself up. George, what are you doing? Can you get something to eat and then maybe, I don't know, make yourself useful somehow? Ooh, what time do you start work, buddy? He might have to quit his art club thing. I don't know. That's a lot. He goes to school until 2, then goes to his art club until 4, and right from his art club he's got to rush off to his job. That's a lot for a teenager to take on. I don't know. And honestly, Sable is the perfect little kid to end on, because she's going to be the one that stays here, because she's scared of everything, hence why I said I think she has anxiety, and she's the only kid of all 7 who inherited the green thumb trait, so I feel like she's the perfect sim to stay on the farm and take over the farm for her mom. Okay. Well, you've got her. Why don't you come over here and then teach her how to talk a little bit, because you want to do that. Oh my gosh, it is so framey. I think I need a computer restart. Okay. Teach to not walk. I mean, we could do that too, but she... you know what? Go ahead. Teach her to walk. She's already almost there. Ivy's calling Lawrence again. Poor baby. I think she really misses him. But the game sort of ate him. I don't know why. And I can't NROS him, so he's just stuck. So she's gonna do something really hard now, and she's gonna text him afterwards. No, don't invite him over. And end things with him. Poor baby, no. I feel so bad. No, honey, I'm sorry. Alright. Well, that's the end of that relationship, because, like I said, he got eaten. Oh! Oh no, you met Dora. Okay, that's fine. So, I guess... she might be a little bit like Melina and meet her person after she leaves the island. Unless she meets somebody at school before she ages up, but she ages up in 2 days, so... I doubt it. I really want Della... Oh my gosh, my mic. I really want Della to... Oh god, you guys again? You're gonna end up pregnant, and that's gonna just put a freaking twist in everything. I'm gonna have to move you out before you go to Roaring Heights, and it's gonna make me mad. Well, anyways, like I was saying, I really want Della to invent the dang time machine before Ivy moves out. Or maybe they all move out together. At least for a little bit. And then maybe Ivy will move out on her own when she meets someone, but it's all a mess. All of it. Why are you showering there? I was just gonna send your daughter in there to do her business, but clearly you're using it. Okay, cool. You have your own bathroom upstairs, Summer. I don't like that she's got, cravings. She better not be pregnant. Okay. I need to send her to the consignment store to sell off her things, because she is also in the gardener career, and I would like her to get higher in that. Also, I have no idea how to use the birth control for this mod correctly, because I've been using it for a while, and it still says that she's early on in her use. I don't know why, because if I use it before this moodlet goes away, then it doesn't actually work. Like, it doesn't reset the moodlet. Yeah, that's fine. But if I wait until it goes away, it's like it restarts the clock. It's really annoying. How's the walking coming? Nearly there. Ooh, my game is so framey. Eek. Sable's such a stinking cutie. She's the only kid that inherited her dad's red hair. And the only kid that inherited her mom's love for gardening. I love her. And I also love how each kid is like super unique, and I don't feel like they overlap each other almost at all. Aside from like the three oldest girls looking a lot like Summer, but that's it. Although Ivy, since I dyed her hair, she looks more like her dad than I thought she did, to be honest. But she still looks a lot like Summer. Okay, can you go fix that for yourself, please? Alright, I'm gonna wrap up stream here because my game is super laggy and I think I need to do a reset of my computer, but also because I need to pick up Sawyer in about half an hour anyways, so I'm just gonna chill before then. So thank you for hanging out with me, even though most of the stream was me just trying to figure out what was crashing my game. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see if I stream tomorrow. I'm not sure, no promises, but probably pretty likely because of the state of mind your girl's in. So yeah, I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, night, evening, wherever you may be, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye!